Hello everyone, in this video we will see what do you mean by cryptography and its categories. The term cryptography is the scrambling of our plaintext information into a ciphertext and the ciphertext data is back to converted to our plaintext. The process of encoding our data into another format and we have to protect the information from unauthorized parties so that we can maintain the privacy and secrecy of our information. Basically, the cryptography, this term is divided it into two parts. First part is symmetric key cryptography and the second one is asymmetric key cryptography. The term symmetric key cryptography is called as secret key cryptography and the asymmetric key cryptography is called as public key cryptography. In this diagram, we will see what is the comparison between symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography. So in case of symmetric key cryptography, it is called as secret key cryptography. So there is only one key is shared between the Alice and Bob. So this Alice will send the data to the Bob after encryption. That time they are using the same key for encryption and whenever Bob receives the data, that time also they are using the same shared secret key for decryption purpose. But in case of asymmetric key cryptography, there are two users, Alice and Bob. Both the users are having their own public key as well as private key. But when Alice wants to send the data to the Bob, that time they are using Bob's public key for encryption purpose. And whenever Bob receives their data, that time they are using their own private key for decryption purpose. So in case of symmetric key cryptography, we are using only one key for encryption as well as decryption. And in case of asymmetric key cryptography, we are using public key for encryption and private key for decryption. So what are the keys are used in the cryptography? So as we earlier says that in case of symmetric key cryptography, we are using shared secret key for encryption as well as decryption. And in case of asymmetric key cryptography, we are using public key for encryption and private key for decryption. So this is the overall comparison between symmetric and asymmetric key cryptography. So whenever we are encrypting the data, that time the lock is there. So your data is locked and your plain text is converted to your ciphertext so that no one can see other than Alice and Bob your information. And in case of decryption, your lock is open. That means your data is received by Bob and they are decrypted their data and converted our ciphertext to plain text. In case of asymmetric key cryptography, we have two keys for encryption and decryption. Public key is used for encryption purpose and private key is used for decryption purpose.